Hello, it's been two months since I last did this, and the whole world has just gone upside down and inside out, and I just can't. I thought to myself, I'll start a YouTube channel to help support people to document how what happens after the weight loss, how you sort of try and maintain and get back your life, and then life was just sort of whooshed away from under all of us. So I wanted to say I'm still here. I've been updating my Instagram as much as I can. If you've been keeping up with me on Instagram, it sounds insane to say now, but we went away. We went on holiday. We had a holiday booked months and months ago in advance that we spent a heck of a lot of time on. The advice was still that you could travel. So we went, and then the borders shut down literally within 24 hours of us touching down, and we were evacuated back out of there within sort of 3.5 days. It's just crazy times, and obviously then we all went into lockdown, and throughout that you sort of try and keep a semblance of normality, and you've got nothing else to do apart from eat and eat. But my weight sort of went woof, plummeted to lowest it's ever been, shot back up to like a crazy high where I was getting a little bit like, oh my god, worried, and now I'm sort of getting back down on an even keel. I mean, my weight normally is about 73 and a half, sort of that's where I try and anchor it, but it went down to like 71 and a half, 72, and then shot all the way up to 78 and a half, and I was like, oh my god, stop and I'm starting to come back down. This morning I think I was about 74, yeah, so it's coming back under control. But it's hard because you're bored and you've got nothing else to do, and so I really wanted to talk about picking in this, because that's something that I really genuinely struggle with. Right back when I was sort of pushing 30 stone, sort of just eating like almost a whole meal while I was preparing a meal, to even now when I'm preparing lunch or thinking, oh, am I hungry? Am I bored? Shall I have a snack? I have this thing about textures and crackers. So I went through a phase of eating a lot of breadsticks. I've stopped buying them. And now I have this thing about crackers, where I'm, having a couple of crackers, or a couple of blueberries, a few grapes here and there, and then before I think to myself, oh my god, I came to have a snack, I've had that snack, and I have to walk away and get away from the kitchen, and it's really hard. I really struggled with all of the reduced Easter chocolate, Lindt bunnies for 74p. I was like, ah. There was like a whole aisle of reduced Easter chocolate the one time a week that I go to the supermarket, and I was like, oh my god, nearly ran away from there. And then I discovered Lotus ice creams, and I was like, oh. But you've got to give yourself a break as well. You've got to be like, this is hard, this is something that none of us have ever gone through before, and it is boring, and you've got nothing else to do. So I've been baking. So I've had some successes, and I've had some utter disasters where I've had to throw the thing straight in the bin. But it's been something to do. It's been something fun to share with my partner as well. He thinks he's a sous chef. Bless him, weighing and measuring. But I know you'll watch this. But it's balancing. It's all that sort of stuff that we know. We have these tools, right? We know what we need to be doing. Is just putting it into every day, day after day, practice. The guilt, the shame, the cycle, you sort of eat, you feel guilty about eating, so you eat a little bit more, you think, oh, it's gone, today's gone. You can't sort of go through that. You know it as well. But what I wanted to talk about was, this is what's happening for me. This is something that I genuinely have struggled with throughout the whole thing. What I find sort of works for me in terms of a tool is building picking into my day and into my calories. So like I say, I struggle with textures and I need like a crunch thing. So I'll say, right, while I'm preparing lunch, I know I like to pick, so, and I know I like crisps and something savoury, I'll have 4 Pringles while I'm preparing lunch. And that sort of makes me feel less guilty about eating. But I really wanted to say, look, I'm still here. I know the world's going a little bit, but this is something that I'm struggling with. But please, please reach out and tell me what you're doing, how you're coping, what you do to stop yourself picking. God, please. But also talk to me about, genuinely, how are you? How are things going for you? Because it's just loop-de-loop. And, you know, this is something that's not easy. And we get into old habits and old shameful things. Secret eating, that's something that I've had throughout my life, that I've done. Anyone sort of family that lives with me knows, you know. And even yesterday when I said, oh God, I've not stopped eating crackers all day, and he said, oh, you've had 2 crackers. I was like, no, I had 3 more after that. It is hard. It's okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to reach out. So please, please, this is me reaching out. Let me know how you're doing, how you're coping, what your tools and techniques are. We're going to get through this, but we're going to get through this together. So take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the best you can. I tell myself that all the time. So I'm going to go. I'm rambling now. Take care, stay safe. Bye.